So here we have your ever. Probably the best moment of my entire life. Yatt Grills here. Actually just came down from this pretty amazing little area up there. I don't know if I can get down up there. Okay. I'm actually in the middle of cliffs to Washington, actually. In this rainforest. Hey, let me tell you, it's brutal. Sand, mud everywhere. I gotta get back to civilization because as of right now, I lost my camera crew. Would you look at that? They're in the ocean, but I gotta get past this gravel.
This form of running can be tricky. It's known as sliding and is very risky. I like to rhyme a lot.
Alright. Anyways. I'm down there. Whew. Gotta climb this.
Even these tiny little cliffs can be a difficult hurdle to get over. Plus, it's really hard to film with only one hand.
Alright, let's keep trekking it. I think I'm headed to a cliff, honestly. So, I guess I made it to the ocean. That's weird. It's really weird. Alright, see if there's a vent later for me to get down anyway. These are some pretty crazy places around here. If I'm not careful, each move could be my last. Let's just check it out over here.
If I don't pick the right slope, I could fall, and this survival mission will be over before you can say pink eye.
I don't know. Wait, right there? That's pretty risky. I don't know if I should even attempt this, honestly.
But as you know, risky is my middle name.
Let's try it. All that down there. Hope I got it in the shot. That'd be mighty embarrassing if I didn't. I just saw a rock go down. That rock could have been my head. Let's see if we can.
I had to set the camera down because if I don't make the right move, I could potentially die, which would make it a very bad start to a survival mission.
One second, my camera crew's calling. Just got off the phone with the camera crew. I don't know if I should do this, guys. I'm gonna look for a different way. Yep, definitely see a better way. I'm trying to get up. Might have to give myself a bath out here because I'm quite muddy.
Even though it would look cool to go down the other way, it's important to make right decisions. It's the best survivor choice if you want to make it out of here alive. It's also very hard to get up out of these things, even if you're only a few inches off the cliff.
I actually got up, but let me tell you, that dirt's not fun. Frankly, I don't know if I can... I thought I found something edible, and I did. It's right here. Wait. Let's see if I can get that focused. Anyways, this plant I have, it's edible. Bitter though. Alright. Let's definitely try to find a way out of here. I think I found one, but I'm not sure. I just fell. That hurt. Honestly, I'm not sure if that's accessible.
It's beginning to seem every choice I make is a bad one. The problem with surviving is you never know what you're gonna do, and sometimes it can make for a boring video.
Yes, in survival, you gotta make tough choices, but there was gotta be smart ones. Right. I'm getting extra dirty in this. In this Yatt Grills episode. I'm just in between. Just in between these two canyons over here. And honestly, I don't know what might be out here, so I'm trying to keep a low profile. It's muddy around here. That's the trick ahead. Yeah, it's definitely cretaceous. Alright, let's get out of here. It's definitely difficult filming yourself. Can't wait till I get back to the cameraman, not camera can, but anyways, you get the gist.
Words are hard to say when you're surviving and very fatigued.
Definitely my shoulder's tired. Definitely. This way's much better anyways. Although you don't want to come down too fast on these ridges around here, because they're quite dangerous. There's natural water flowing through all the way here. My arm's tired. And it's definitely dangerous if you get in a mudslide. I spotted something pretty good over here. There's actually natural water over here. There, right there. Right there, I mean. I don't know if this is drinkable, but even if it's not, it's important to make your mouth isn't so dry. Because if it's dry, even if you're not, if you are dehydrated, I mean, it can still, the mentality of it keeps you more alive. And right now, this right here, this is a rope, and so I'm assuming I'm getting closer to civilization as I speak. We've got to be careful along this. It's muddy. As you can see, I'm used to this kind of environment, but it's definitely always scary. Going to a chasm like this, something to be very excited about. Now, what I like to do sometimes is always make sure you're supported, and it's especially difficult when you're filming this all with one hand. And all right, I'm mostly down for the most part, and just like that. Oh, I'm asleep. All right, I think I spotted the camera crew. Let's get going. Alright. Definitely on the camera crew. Alright. You're filming?
Yeah.
Alright. Just stop for a minute. I said stop! Alright. So basically now that I found the camera crew...
Wait, hold on. The lens is dirty.
So now that I got my camera crew, give it a little wave in front. See, she's back. She's not married, she's just a pretend queen. Anyways, so basically, I gotta survive out here. Back up a little bit. I gotta survive out here. And, stop it! Anyways, I just came from over there. No, over there, I think. Anyways, and it's treacherous to film with one camera. But right now, as you can see, I'm absolutely drenched in mud and clay and dirt. So basically, I'm gonna give myself a little wash. So, basically, you know, always want to stay very hygienic when you're surviving, because if you're not, well, I'm not sure what'll happen, but I'm sure you get some type of infection after laying on this rock. Let me just tie my old pistas.
Taking your clothes off is an ultimate responsibility that all people can handle. Some people could get very embarrassed while taking off their clothes, but for me, it's a way of life. Taking off my shirt brings me closer to the environment and one step closer to surviving and getting out of here.
Anyways, I'm just gonna take off my shirt so if I don't get my shirt wet when I'm washing the trousers, because then if you do that, well, obviously you'll get a hypothermia. Why are you so close to the... Anyways, so I'm gonna give myself a little shower. We'll make ourselves a shelter. And going to puberty. Yes. Anyways, so now the fans, you know, I've been working on my six-pack, but unfortunately, it hasn't been going well. I think I need to get some of that whey protein. But anyway, so I don't really have a six-pack right now, and there's nothing to look at. So all you fangirls out there, prepare to be disappointed. I'm sorry, but anyways, I gotta get my.
You're still going through puberty, but you're in the war.
Yes, it's complicated. I was in the reserve.
The water's certainly bloody cold. It's very freezing, and when you're in the joints, it's very cold. While the cameraman may think this is funny, it's important to stay clean, because if you're not clean, you can get infections, such as the clay on my shorts is making it very difficult to stay clean. Especially with this icy cold water, it's making it especially difficult to wash myself. Sometimes when you're in these situations, such as me, you have to just go for it, even though it can make certain places very uncomfortable. Never turn your back on the ocean, because the consequences could be very sinister.
That was not supposed to happen. I was supposed to stay nice and dry. That's truly embarrassing. That's one for the books. Now I'm at risk of hypothermia. So that's definitely a problem. On the bright side, my trousers are nice and clean. I got a little bit of sand on them though. The sand on them, that's definitely a problem. Because you can get chafed.
Those scars are massive.
Thanks. Just look at my muscles. Just joking, I don't have any. But
yeah, dude, flex, come on. Yeah. Whoa.
It's really nothing to look at, honestly.
No.
Something like that.
Oh, yeah.
As you can see, I'm not very muscular. My workout routine has not been serving me well. I'm sorry.
Something like that. Makes the fangirls nosebleed. I don't know.
I went back to get the excess sand off my shorts when I came up with a brilliant idea. I was going to make myself look very sexy in the water. Unfortunately, this is very hard to pull off if you're not that good looking and your hair's cut. But I made it work, and I'm delicious.
I was just in the water a minute ago, and I knocked, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I knocked 5 of these guys with this rock. It was not really a big thing, honestly. It wasn't that hard. I don't know what fishermen are complaining about all the time. Anyways, I got these guys. We're gonna cook them up. Surviving's good. Surviving's very good.
Nice.
And I always say to people, I'm from the fruit to the root. And people are like, what does that mean? I said, I don't really. I saw on a show, and, you know, just, oh no, I got that clay on me again. Let's hope I don't have to go back in the water. It's icy cold. You see, on the Oregon coast, we're actually close to Washington, and that place is a blizzard. And anyway, so that's what it means, is this water's freezing cold. So I'm gonna have to stay very active in order to survive out here. Because I need to keep my, what's the word? Heat up.
Oh my gosh, why's it moving?
I don't know if
It's not dead yet. Yeah, you gotta smash with the rock.
We're trying to keep this PG. I know there's some kids who are a big fan of me, and they don't want to see me as this ruffian.
Oh, this blood's gonna make me throw up. Oh my
you
gosh,
can actually
it's
see
so...
some scales on the ground right here. Anyways, Holly, don't sit on that. There's nails on it.
Holly, what do you...
Oh. Sorry, fans. I brought my dog with me on this survival mission.
Yeah, it's moving. It was moving earlier. Oh my gosh, yeah. Why is it moving? I'm
not sure. I'm gonna wash off my hands a little bit. Maybe put on my shirt. Okay, now, because there's not a lot of fresh water around here, what they would used to do to make the dehydration not, you know, you just don't think about it as much, and then fatigue and all that stuff, they would just get like a regular rock, suck on it, you know, and they'd just move it in their mouth like a gumball, and they would forget the fact that they have no water like this. But I want to keep my teeth, so I'm not going to do that. And another trick to find which way is north, you stick this in the ground, you get like a rock, run with it, and you follow it. But we're in the coast, so it's always foggy, so, you know, that trick's not going to work. And one last thing we need to complete before, to make sure that we're sustained for the things with different food. Right here. You can eat this. Right here. These are garbanzo beans. Oh shoot! I wasn't doing. I didn't mean to do that. That's disgusting. With no food, no water, no sustainable, no way to make a fire, I'm gonna easily die. It would take a miracle to get a...
Yatt!
Is that a lighthouse? I believe that's a bloody lighthouse. Alright, so all we'd have to do is get over that 40-foot cliff, climb over and swim over this ocean, and get to that lighthouse, and we're saved.
This is perfect, Yatt.
Yes, it is definitely helpful, but we still got a long ways to get there. But, I'm sure we'll do it. So just look at my Instagram if you want to see if I survived or not. So until the next episode, this is Bro, Sis vs. Wild.
Yeah.
Your host, Yatt Grills.
Woo.
Yes. And just give me like some nice ending shots of me walking in the water on the sand.
Unlike all my shows, this one had a happy ending.